Well, moving on, 3 members of Parliament from the disbanded National Assembly's Public Accounts Committee were today interviewed by detectives from the Anti-Corruption Commission. The commission was probing graft allegations surrounding a parliamentary inquiry into a confidential expenditure worth 2.8 billion shillings in the office of the president. The committee was dissolved after members traded accusations that suspended Principal Secretary for Defence Muteri Ringo bribed members to have his name removed from a parliamentary report on the scandal. Patrick Amimo has more.
Kesses MP James Bett made a date with the detectives at the Anti-Corruption Commission. The other MPs interviewed included Nyatikes Omondi Anyanga and Ijaras Ahmed Abbas. Detectives are keen to get to the bottom of allegations that members of the National Assembly's Public Accounts Committee received a kickback of 1.5 million shillings each from suspended Defence Principal Secretary Muteri Ringo. It is alleged this was to influence the final report that probed a 2.8 billion shillings confidential expenditure by the Office of the President in 2012-2013 financial year. It is alleged then internal Principal Secretary Muteri Ringo, as an accounting officer, sanctioned irregular withdrawals that were deposited in a secret National Bank of Kenya account in the run-up to the 2013 general elections. Anyanga and Abbas were still being interviewed by detectives, but James Bett, whose interrogation had been completed, responded to bribery claims.
No, the disbandment of our committees has nothing to do with any political connotation. It has everything to do with maybe the performance of the committee and the findings of the Powers and Privilege Committee.
Ababu Namwamba, who chaired the disbanded committee, his deputy Cecil Mbarire, Nakuru Town West MP Samuel Arama, and Kareke Mbiuki earlier in the week appeared before the commission to share information over the scam.
They are going to call all the other members that they want to call, and so we wait for them to come back to us after they are done with the investigations.
I believe, unlike the parliamentary process that we have been exposed to through the Powers and Privileges Committee, EACC has the capacity, has the experience, has the professional competence to conduct forensic interrogation of evidence, whether that evidence is audio recordings, like I have shared an audio recording before, whether that recording is phone records or any written matter.
Suspended Principal Secretary for Transport Nduva Muli made a second appearance at the Anti-Corruption Commission. Nduva was first grilled by detectives last Friday. He is accused of irregularly disposing of Kenya Railways properties in Nairobi and other towns in the country, in addition to influencing procurement process while serving as managing director for the Kenya Railways Corporation. And even as the probe on 175 individuals on the list of shame continues, suspended Secretary to the Cabinet Francis Kimemia became a first casualty when President Uhuru Kenyatta made a mini shuffle to his cabinet.
You know, this is a country where there's a lot of creative propaganda and creative rumors. Kuna pia jealousies. Mbona hii mtu iko hii serikali na ako ile ingine na ako ile ingine na ile ingine. Lakini iko shida gani kama unafanyia wananchi kazi? Na sisi tumekuwa na nyinyi katika hii safari. Na mtaendelea kutuona katika hii nchi. Asanteni. No, I'm not bitter. What for?
Ambassador Monica Juma, who has been serving as Defence Principal Secretary, has now been nominated for the position of Secretary to the Cabinet, replacing Francis Kimemia. Patrick Amimo, KTN.